Welcome, this is VCQ, and if you're just joining me for the first time, I'm going to be continuing my playthrough, or all of my playthroughs through the Age of Empires 2 campaigns. I'm going to be finishing off the El Cid campaign, so I'm going to hopefully do this. There's no particular order, but just go through the easy stuff first, work my way up to the medium stuff, and then hopefully give the harder stuff a bit more of a proper bruising over, I guess. So far, I've been going through, I guess, all the campaigns, and it's been pretty good for me. I come as a Age of Mythology, Age of Empires, AoE3, and dabbled a little bit in AoE4, but I don't like it that much. So I'm pretty familiar with the RTS genre. AoE2, for whatever reason, we never really played it, but I'm enjoying my time so far. This is scenario number 6, should be the final one of the El Cid campaign, which is Reconquista.
We were trapped and alone in our kingdom of Valencia. The Cid immediately sent out messages for potential allies, but there were few to be found. The Christian kingdom of Aragon was too far away, and King Alfonso of Castile seemed in no hurry to come to the Cid's defense. Even the Cid's old ally, Motamid the Moor, was of no avail. Yusef had sent him into exile in the Sahara Desert, where he spent the rest of his sad days composing poetry. The Berbers rode around the city for 10 days and nights, shrieking and banging their weapons on shields made of hippopotamus hide. But the Cid comforted his troops, prayed, and planned a counterattack. And then the unthinkable happened. During a brilliant surprise attack to capture gold and horses from the Berbers, Rodrigo Diaz, my Cid, was shot by a stray arrow. The surprise attack became a rout, and the Cid's men barely made it back to the castle with his broken body. Rodrigo and I knew he would not last the night, but we also knew that without their Cid to lead them, the soldiers of Valencia would never have the strength to stand against the Berbers. So as he breathed his last breath, I strapped my husband onto his horse, Babieca, and placed his sword Tizon in his hand. Babieca stood out above the city of Valencia. My one hope was that the men would not realize the charade. Realize that their Cid was already dead.
You'd need some pretty good lighting and theatrics for that, lady. Defeat the 3 armies of Yusef so that Valencia will remain free. The body of the Cid near the castle must come to no harm, lest the people of Valencia realize they've lost their leader. So we're playing as Jimena. You'll need to expand out from the fortress to get more resources. Spanish cannon galleons are powerful. You should use them when attacking Yusef in Africa, which is down south. Fighting in Spain first. You can attempt to sail across the basin later. North of Valencia, and the most immediate threat, quick raids. Cavalry and archers, so we should go there first. So what do they got? Cavalry and cav archers. How do we beat that? Conquistadors? No, that's no good. How do we beat cav archers? Skirms. Barracks ain't gonna do squat. So we've either got our own cav archers. Camels, okay. Ooh, hello.
Presto. Voy. Agora. Sí, de grado. Presto.
Off we go. I said to the north, right? Yeah, we go and attack that.
Construir.
My poor Rodrigo! 'Tis only his horse who lives. But the men must not find out, or they will never have the courage to face Yusef.
Presto.
Okay, just chill out. Chill out. can't get the rams.
Sí,
Servidora, agora. Degradar.
sí. Lazme. Excavar. Presto. Guerra. Servidor. Excavar. Mande.
Let's get some gold. Really don't want to have to buy any of that. Try going with some knights.
Sí. Presto.
Okay, so they got an army up there, they got an army over there. That's what we're going to be fighting first.
Mande. Construir.
Servidor. Agora. Remandar.
Shit, that's actually not good.
Sí.
Presto. Construir. Mande. Degrado. Remandar. Sí. Remandar.
So come back.
Presto. Plazme. Remandar. Degrado. Construir.
Servidora.
Mande. Remandar. Sí. Excavar. Servidor. Sí. Excavar. Excavar. Mande. Construir. Servidor.
I don't have any food. That's what I'm struggling with, the lack of food. I need a lot more food.
Presta.
Excavar.
I kind of want to build that there.
Excavar.
I don't know if it's a good idea or not.
Presto.
Sí. Plasma. Construir.
Mande.
We should get another castle up.
Sí. Construir. Servidor. Talar. Presto. Excavar. Construir. Sí. Construir. Mande. Construir.
Okay, so it's going okay. We do want to try and launch another assault, but this castle will take care of both of these buildings, and we're already in the Imperial Age.
Presto.
Trev it is.
Servidor. Construir. Excavar.
So just gotta make sure he doesn't get sniped. Let's add a trap. See if we can get that armor too.
Voy. Degrado.
One more.
Sí, servidor. Talar. Presto. Guerra.
And these will all go down.
Presto. Construir.
Presto.
Servidor. Construir. Construir.
Sí.
So these will both fall. That will fall.
Presto. Degrado. A ellos.
Mande.
Talar.
Servidora.
Construir.
Sí.
Sí. Mande.
Presto.
Construir. Mande.
That's good.
Ahora, guerra. Presto. A ellos.
Sí. Mande.
Construir. Servidor. Construir. Sí. Construir. Presto.
Construir. Servidora.
Okay, so we'll get some chemistry.
Presto. Voy de excavar.
Sí, voy. Degrado.
Yes, it's good. We got some. Good. Good momentum coming up.
Mande. Sí.
Mande, la voy.
Should sort that out. Oh, there's a temple. Beautiful. So that'll disappear.
Voy.
I think there's some dudes up here. We'll go sort them out. Get chemistry, get architecture, and we should be pretty safe. So we do want a castle up on this location.
Construir. Presto.
Servidor. Hago de grado.
Mande. Presto. Servidor. Sí. Construir. Sí.
Hago de grado.
So that'll be this land army.
Sí.
He'll convert that one,
See?
and these two can destroy that one and that one. And that's pretty much the land army gone. We've got a couple more galleons. I want to see if I can get some cannon galleons.
Mande. Servidor.
¿Sí?
Talar. Sí.
Servidor de grado. Hago voy. De grado.
And we're pretty comfortable here. Supremacy will be nice. Conscription will be nice.
Sí, de grado.
Mande, excavar. Construir.
Okay, just in case they're looking for anything funny. Beautiful. So we got bombard towers. We'll get keeps. We'll get arrow slits. Grabbing all of this would be good too.
Voy, de grado.
Mande. De grado. Construir.
Oh, it got destroyed. Okay, I
See?
see. So instead of converting it, it gets destroyed, so they've already obviously got, what's it called?
Presto. Agora.
We can't be converted. Okay, go for it. All you need to do is just snipe that. I'm not surviving.
Mande. De grado. Agora. Presto.
guys are just gonna patrol.
Servidora. Excavar.
Presto, servidor. Excavar. Mande. Presto.
So I think we'll just go Knights and Conquistadors.
Mande. Sí, de grado. Agora. De grado. Presto, voy.
There was a trebuchet somewhere.
Sí. Servidor. Construir.
Okay, where was that trap? Let's see. Get the ship right.
De grado.
Okay, we're good to go.
Rigor. Plat de grado.
Let's see what you got. Let's go for a quick little raid.
A ellos. Voy. De grado. Voy. Agora. De grado.
Yeah, they got camels. Actually, that will shred me.
Mande. Santiago. Sí, voy. Agora.
Servidor. Voy. Agora. Sí, de grado.
Presto. Guerra. Santiago. Mande. Sí. Mande. Presto. Guerra. A ellos.
Might be better to run in there with a whole bunch of like spears. The knights are pretty tanky. Maybe we go with that.
Presto. De grado. Mande. Guerra.
De grado. Agora. De grado.
Sí. Santiago. Presto. Mande.
So we'll grab a bunch of spears. We can now plonk a massive castle. Construir out here.
Presto. Guerra.
Sí, mande. Sí.
Sí.
Mine should win.
Servidor. De grado. Agora.
Mande. De grado. A ellos.
Get rid of the market. And we'll grab the town center. That's awesome.
Guerra. Presto.
Plat de grado. Mande. Voy. Agora.
Okay, so So this guy's pretty much a goner as well. We'll grab some more cannon galleon.
Mandes construir. Construir. Construir.
Presta.
Construir. Sí. Talar. Talar. Construir.
Actually, I don't even need to do that. You can convert that.
Degrado. Acora.
Sí. Santiago.
Servidor. Servidor.
Okay, we got all the gold in the world. Elite cannon galleon? Holy moly.
Mande. Sí.
Mande. Acabar. Remandar.
We're gonna need a lot of gold. We need a market.
Presto. Servidor. Excavar. Construir.
So we sorted out all of the
Presto. Agora.
land-based shenanigans.
Santiago.
We've got ample stone, ample gold. There's even a relic over here.
Acora.
Chuck that in the monastery. We built these towers here because we don't want anything getting close to El Cid. So he can't move. Don't know why he's got all that health if he can't do squat.
Construir. Mande. Degrado.
Presto. Servidor. Mande. Voy. Plata.
Sí. Presto. Sí. Construir. Sí.
Okay, so we can gather everything up together. A couple of hulks would be good. Or carracks. Now we want to try and find green. Well, we've found them. Grab the elite upgrade. Get him back to
Mande. Voy. Agora. Presto.
back to
Degrado.
there.
Presto. Degrado.
Get the missionary. He's done. Come back. Okay, we got plenty. We got everything.
Excavar. ¡Hey! Voy. ¿Sí? Mande. Excavar. Presto. Excavar. Excavar.
Tower of Desolation. That is a huge range. You can just go in there and sink the whole thing. Elite cannon galleon. That is very, very strong.
¿Sí? Agora.
Mande. Voy. Construir. Degrado. Talar.
And since this other guy doesn't attack, we're good to go.
¿Sí?
One pierce armor, that would be nice. $21 gold gatherers. What's taking so long?
Sí. Mande.
Okay, everything's good. Got the market to be able to trade. Where are we at? We just got to crush the town center there, so the landing will be the hardest part. Everything else will be pretty straightforward. It's not as if we need to grab many other things here. Could go for some more missionaries, I don't think we need to.
Servidora.
Construir. Presto. Servidor. Agora. Construir. 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 Construir.
So we've got to see if we can find where that other dock is. And then once we can land, we're good to go. Tower of Agony. Just eliminate that dock. There are some trebs over there.
Mande.
Eliminate that too. So they got a lot of gold. They can just sit here all day, every day. Go.
Sí.
Yeah, he's still got a lot of... Don't forget about those donkeys.
Guerra. Presto. Santiago.
Mande. Servidor.
Voy.
De grado.
Excavar. Sí.
Presto.
Construir.
Getting these ships together. So there's one more dock. We'll try and grab that castle and then make an attack on the town center, and that should be it, one would think. I don't think we need cab archers. We just gotta wait a little longer. We're waiting on these cannon galleons. They've come for me. Go.
Voy. Agora. De grado. Agora. Degrado. Agora.
And they'll be defeated pretty soon.
Sì. Vabbè, presto. Sì, Santiago.
This is good. So we're pretty much just destroying all the military buildings now. There's hardly any resistance left.
Mande. A ellos. Guerra. Presto. Sí. Santiago, a ellos. Mande. Guerra. Presto. Degrado.
So somewhere there seems to still be a stable.
Sí. Mande.
It's down south. It's somewhere near.
Degrado. Santiago.
So they raised the stable.
Sí. Mande.
And imagine once all those guys are dead, that'll be it.
Presto.
Last one.
A ellos.
There we go.
It was the twilight of Moorish Spain. The Berber army had been broken, and Valencia withstood the siege. King Alfonso would not allow us to bury the Cid until he could personally attend the funeral. When he arrived, he dispelled all thoughts of interring the Cid into the earth. Instead, the Cid's body was preserved and placed near the altar of the church, seated on an ivory stool that he had captured from the Moors, clothed in precious silk, and holding his sword, Tizon, in his left hand. And who was left to rule in Valencia? King Alfonso of Castile or Count Berenguer of Barcelona? No. Valencia is mine. It is I, Jimena Diez, who claims rulership of my dead husband's kingdom. And if the Berbers return to Valencia, it is I whom they shall find commanding the soldiers of Rodrigo Diez, el Cid Campeador.
I think she did rule it for 2 or 3 years, from what I remember reading, and then it fell into ruin not long after. So this one was not too bad in the end. All 3 enemies didn't attack at once. That would have created a lot of chaos. Cid was unharmed. So what's that? Massive range of 15. 10. They'd need to get about there and then snipe Cid. That's if the castle and the tower and the 2 ships don't mow them down first. Theoretically they could do that, they would be able to get a unit in range, and you just have to hit him from there. However, that's more likely to come from light blue busting in here and then attacking Sid. So that's what's gonna trip you up. So
Presta.
first thing is to get rid of Cyan. So try to get your economy up and running, get some fishing ships onto these traps, build some villages, get your food, your wood, your gold, your stone. You don't have that many resources, so I wouldn't just go straight for it. Use your starting army. Probably best to start clearing this up the top here, because there's no castle, so you can safely eliminate that and get your spare gold. Lay down a town center and you're good to go. And then you can start focusing on this west side here, and like this northern spot should be the first spot you clear out. 1, because they're the closest. 2, they're the most dangerous. And 3, once you conquer here, you'll gain all of these wood lines, you'll gain your gold up here, and that's pretty safe. You just plonk down a castle maybe here for any ships, and you're good to go. Okay, this one might take 2 or 3 trebs, but try to keep up an army if you can while trying to get your economy running. The quicker you get rid of these guys, the more you can sort of have a bit of a break. Keep building some ships. That way it'll harass whatever's on the coast here, and they won't start branching out to attack you. Again, plonk down a castle just to hold off the rage. You don't need to do anything fancy. Just maybe wall up here, put down your castle, and that's pretty secure. Okay, there's still walls and towers here on this end, provided they haven't been destroyed, and then you can repair that up if you need to. Camels and cav archers is a bit of a tricky one. The cav archers will snipe anything from behind, while the camels can eliminate any cavalry that try to charge the cav archers. So it's a bit of a tricky combo. You can probably go pikes and skirmishers, but to me they seem a bit too slow. So it's probably best to counter with your own cav archers and just have your knights or even just pikemen up the front. You could use a lot of missionaries as well, but considering camels aren't the tankiest of units, they're probably not the best targets for conversion. That said, it could still really work, but once this guy's eliminated, you can then redirect all of your attention down here, plonk up a couple of towers. That should at least keep some of the ships at bay. Don't forget to have something here as well, just in case by some random chance or fluke that ships come to attack El Cid. And then you can sort of just work your way down here. Once you get redemption and you convert the buildings, it seems that the enemies have... what do the enemies have? Where if they die... Yeah, heresy. Seems like everything's got heresy. So even if you convert their buildings, their buildings will be destroyed, which is kind of nice because you don't need to bring siege weapons along, except for the castle, wherever it was. Destroy the castle, destroy the town center, and you're good to go there. From there, you've got the gold, food, wood, stone. All you need to do is assemble a navy, grab your upgrades at the university and the dock. Probably best to go a lot of galley, a couple of fire ships, a couple of hulk, and a lot of cannon galleons. Use the galleons to snipe any fortifications along the shoreline, and the rest of your navy can just go ham on the ships. Once you've got an opening, then yeah, you can just land your units in and go for it. Still not 100% convinced that the paladins are the best, but I think, Paladin Cav Archer, or again, Paladin Conquistador could be good. So it's probably not the most efficient trade or matchup, but I don't know what would be better. Like, you could probably even go Skirm Halberdier here, because the enemy can't run away, it's got to defend its town. So in that case they have to fight, which means infantry don't have to worry about their speed bonuses, or the fact that they're getting, outsped around the map. They have to take the engagement, in which case you will shred them and win. Try to focus on the military buildings, and then after that you can just clean up the forces as you go. But I don't think there's too much more to say about that, because the enemy seems to attack you separately. By the time you've gotten around to dealing with Cyan, or the Blackguard army, the Blackguard navy starts to come into the game, and Yusef seems pretty passive. He's not going to do anything until you start attacking him. So it's sort of like a 1v1v1, just in sequential order instead of the 3v1, which makes it quite nice and easy to deal with. If there's any questions, queries, or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. Join me next time. I'll be starting a new campaign. I don't know what campaign that'll be, but that was pretty enjoyable with the Spanish.